Hey everybody, Prof Sales.
And Karin, good morning.
And we are getting ready to go see the consignment store slash eBay store slash warehouse that we told you about a couple days ago. I know that's a mouthful, right? So we're getting ready to head down there. It's just over an hour away. We have our breakfast, which is munch.
Monkey munch.
Yeah, what's in here? Bananas?
What's not in here? It's a bowl of deliciousness. It's bananas, it's date pecan butter, it's pecans, cacao nibs, and coconut, right?
There we go.
And a dash of salt for good measure.
Everything a growing boy needs.
Did you really just say a growing boy?
I did. But anyway, we're going to get on the road soon after we finish eating, and we're going to give you guys lots of updates and so on, and we will show you the store and the space, and I think it's going to be a great day.
Yep, we'll give you updates whether you want them or not. Or
That's
whether
right.
you want to do them or not, maybe.
That's
I don't
exactly
know.
right. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Hey guys, we are here at the South Main Consignment Boutique in, what's the name of this town?
Elgin, South Carolina.
Elgin, South Carolina. So we're going in to meet Tiffany. She's a reseller as well as owns this brick and mortar building. And we're gonna take you guys inside, show you her setup and what it's like to run brick and mortar, as well as a pretty good size eBay store.
So here we go.
All right, guys, see you inside. All right, so here we are in the warehouse where they have all their inventory stored. You can see on these awesome Z-racks that you can move, and these can all be basically pushed together so you can save space. And really just an awesome system, great way to store everything. They've obviously got some room to grow in this room, although there's more over there. We'll get to that. So let me show you this room as well. Tremendous amount of clothes. You can see kind of like their tags here they have, and what the actual brand is, what the item is, and they've even got their measurements here on this barcoded tag, which is really cool. That allows you to very quickly know if you grab the right item or not if you integrate that with your system. They've got their a system here for setting up, a hanging rack and what number it is and so on, and what their letters mean. You can see here, and just a massive amount of items here. We'll talk a little bit more about how many items they have here, but man, what a great setup. This this building is actually about 3,000 square feet, so they've got a lot of room to store just hundreds and hundreds of items.
We're back to our older camera. It's not the 5 megapixel one. It's okay.
I still have that 5 megapixel.
All right, so take a picture of that dress, and then I'll take one with my iPhone, and I want to see the difference.
And like these are just shop lights with like daytime bulbs.
Nice.
And then he bought some other kind
It
of.
looks okay on here, but then when
Oh,
Couple
we...
the
bus
wrapping
forms,
bulbs.
3 bus forms actually.
I
And then
haven't put the
our
dress on properly, actually.
It's okay. Cool. All right, let me take one with that look. And I'll show you, like, if I did this, what it would look like. Or yeah, that's pretty spot on. See? I mean,
Okay.
color-wise, that's true, right?
Right.
Now, sometimes, nope, that's good too. So look at the actual picture. That's pretty spot on, right? I mean, I get it, it's
Right,
crooked.
right,
It's
right,
not
right.
my true perfectionist way there, but
Wow.
see, that's not bad. And that's an iPhone 6S, right? We don't have the
6S, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then with the edit, do you edit you?
Yeah,
Tiffany
we
edits
edit
or
when
you
it-
edit? All right, so
Either of us.
So tell me what we're looking at here, Tiffany.
Alright, this is Ricochet Consignment Software. This is how we keep control of our inventory. This is your home screen. Just go to inventory, add, do your drop down for what it is you're gonna enter. And whenever you print your tag, only 3 of these boxes will show up: the item name, the short description, and the price. So we use this for the eBay listing title. This area we put like our measurements, the starting price. You can put in how much you paid for the item, and it keeps, you know, there's reports where you can see like what your percentage of profit is.
Right. So it's keeping track of your cost of goods sold and how much
Right.
inventory you have on hand.
Auto discount is if like you have a store and you want to do, you know, 10% off after 30 days, you know, another 10 after, and it'll
Oh,
print out on the
wow.
tag like the breakdown of when it goes on sale. But I just uncheck those, and I uncheck tax because not everybody from South Carolina buys from me. Okay, so we're doing, I don't know if I can type like this.
So those 3 fields are predestined to be the things that print. It's just part of the software, so you've
Mhm.
adapted it to work for your needs here.
Right. I'm gonna go H1L. And then I copy it. Over here to drafts.
So you're copying the item name that you're using in Ricochet over to create your listing in eBay, basically.
Yep.
Okay.
It just, I figure I've already done it. It saves a step.
Right. Makes sense.
And then I put on the end of this how much we're going to charge for shipping.
Oh, wow. That's perfect. Now, is that a set amount that you're coming up? I mean, that looks like probably first class.
Yeah.
I would say.
It probably weighs about 7 ounces. So
Okay.
$2.99 is the least I charge, and that's like it's 6 ounces or less. $3.59 is the next. So of course, you know, shipping rates are going up. So
Yeah, I saw that in January.
yeah.
They start charging more already.
Yeah, you need to. I mean, have you seen the padded flat rate? What it's going up to? It's
haven't seen the final,
$6.50 if you're top rated.
So I have to charge like $8.
So it is going to go up for us.
Yeah.
And the
And tell everybody what you're doing there, Tiffany.
oh, I'm just
The
adding our
numbers and-
measurements.
Okay.
I've got bust, waist, hip, and total length.
Okay.
And what's the first one?
Bust. Oh, this is our inventory, like where it's going to go
That's
on
the
the rack.
rack.
The rack. Okay.
Yeah, and that's only
Right.
because sometimes the end of this will cut off. Like it won't put the whole thing on the tag.
that's the most
so that way
important
when we
thing
hang
first.
it,
Mhm.
you know, we see.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That makes perfect sense.
I forgot all about the system, the awesome system that you just.
And then I have a template set up for Chelsea. I'll show those to you too.
And Chelsea's the eyeballs that you're seeing periodically in the.
That's Chelsea.
in the
Her
video
awesome
there.
eyes.
She is the awesome lister.
She is. I love her. And nobody can ever have her. She's
Chelsea
with us
is
forever.
not up to be hired by anybody else. Sorry, guys.
She's not going
And,
to
like,
eBay. There
I
will be
have
no
our
bids
store
for Chelsea.
categories set up by size because whenever I shop, I want to know only what's in my size. So,
Nice.
but I've only done 2, 4, 6 up to 24, and then 20. Oh, say like 24 plus.
So awesome
So
reseller tip.
if it's juniors, like a junior's medium will measure typically the same as a women's size small, which a 4-6 is a women's size small. So that's why I've put it in those categories.
Okay.
It's pre-owned. I don't overly describe the condition
Neither do we.
because we found that the more general you are, the less people can pinhole you and say that you didn't describe it properly.
Good
There's
point.
another good tip.
So nothing is ever lavender. It's purple. It's never lilac. It's purple.
No, that's common sense. That makes
All right,
perfect
so
sense.
down here, go to advanced editing. You can select a template for anything that you want to list. Romper. And eBay takes a minute. And it's just fill in the blank.
Nice.
So when Chelsea gets it, that's what she does is fills in all the drop downs, all the blanks.
And how did the photos get pulled in for this particular one? Because I think I missed that.
She just did it.
Yeah, I edit them on my computer typically, so I upload
Okay.
them whenever I put the listing description in, and then I save it. and continue later. And I pass it to her and she finishes.
Oh wow.
So
Oh,
they're
nice.
tagged in the moment. They're tag teaming in the moment.
Yeah.
I was going to ask that question. That's
And like yesterday, we stopped, but we were on target to do 20 an hour. So
20 an hour.
yeah.
Wow.
And
Nice.
usually,
That's tremendous.
because I can't sit still for longer than an hour. I had to get up and like walk around. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, we're the same way.
Did I print? Oh yeah, here.
Well,
Sorry.
think about it. They're just,
Here.
Sorry, Gene, you keep selling on here and I have to keep
it's not going to be
taking off the
it's not going to be on the
notifications.
video.
No, it's not, but it's bothering me on the screen. It's taking up a third of the screen. So you've entered that in Ricochet, and so now this is functioning, like, to use my example, because a lot of people on my channel know about the spreadsheet that I use and so on. So this is almost functioning, it sounds like, as a spreadsheet in a sense that this is where you're keeping track of what you've listed, how much you paid, your now is this having here a selling price too? Oh, it does.
Mhm.
Okay, all right.
Can you run reports?
And how do you
Yep.
right? And how do you now when you sell that item? What do you have to do to input that? And we haven't talked about the barcode too. We'll
Yeah,
get to
it's
that too.
everything's barcoded, so we have a scanner in the other room, and as
Okay.
they sell, just scan it in. If the price changes, like say this one on auction, it goes for $45. Just go to inventory. Okay, that's a different one. But you can change the price here
Mm-hmm.
and then hit save and then go to your point of sale.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Just talk. It's fine.
No, she's doing putting the tag on the tag.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fine.
But you just, add it and I take the tax off.
Okay.
And then if you hit cash, it takes it out of inventory.
Nice. Okay. So that's
But-
simple enough. And so this barcode, so you scan that to pull this up, basically? Or,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah,
And it's
you,
the same as what's printed there. 00002.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I can't tell if that's an L, an I, or a 1. So
Yeah,
it's so
I
much
can't either.
easier when you just scan them in, And
Yeah.
it really helps because we do have, some consigners. And they have their own log on for the software. So at any time they can log in and see how much money they have.
Mhm.
And like here's, different credits for them. But yeah, they can log on, see how much they have. And I also assign each consigner like a 3-letter code. So they can go to our store and type their 3-letter code in and only view their items.
Oh, nice.
And so this kind of really, I would imagine this really cuts down on, the sort of the fat fingers problem of like people entering the wrong thing.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
not saying this ever happened to me.
Yeah,
I
like
just did inventory the other day and found
ABB
things.
is one of our consigners, so she can go and type in ABB in search, and there's all of her items.
So this
Nice.
allows you to run both businesses at the same time.
Right.
eBay, well, really kind of 3 things. eBay, the consignment business, and using it for inventory tracking and cost of goods.
Right.
And, wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And do you only list your consigned items in the consignment program, or does everything go in there to keep it a
Everything.
100% inventory? at this
We
point?
have several racks that we haven't inventoried yet.
Yeah, we started by color
Yeah.
blocking. We had a different system, but then when you have
Yeah.
50 black dresses.
Yeah.
And see, that system,
Yeah.
whenever I had 2,000 listings, it worked for me.
All right, guys. Well, we are back, and man, how awesome was that, Karin?
That was the coolest thing ever. I love them. I wanted to take every one of them home.
I mean, it is a huge facility. I guess it used to be a daycare, we found out.
Yep.
And it's about 3,000 square feet. And they're utilizing the space.
Every bit of it.
There's a huge photo room, which we have showed in the video. We'll show you the video of that earlier in this video.
I covet their photo room. It's awesome.
Yeah, they had probably, what, 4 or 5 rooms full of inventory.
At least.
The little nookie type kitchen they were using as their listing area, which was cool.
You said nookie. But it was cool. It was so neat to come down and meet them. Definitely laying some foundation for some ongoing work together, friendship, fellowship. I like them. I like them a lot. I like what they're doing. You know, she's been in the business. Who knew she had a partner? James. That was cool.
Right.
Right?
16 years.
Well, he hasn't been the partner for 16 years. But it was just really neat to compare notes and see, and we've made some plans to do some other things together in the future.
Yep.
You're gonna have her on the show, and so we will talk. We'll devote a whole show to this place and how they do it, and how they got to where they're at now, and what their plans are for the future. And it was refreshing to see that they are definitely making plans for what the future looks like. That was really neat to see.
Really great operation, guys. Yeah, they're going to be scaling their business up to a level that a lot of eBayers would say, you can't really do that with clothing and so on. I have no doubt they'll do it.
No, me neither.
So
they are on track to do exactly what she says they're going to do.
Right.
And there's no reason to think they can't, because from the looks of this operation, it was awesome. Like, hopefully we gave them some nugget, right?
I don't know if they learned anything from us. But
I like to hug when I say goodbye. Maybe they learned that.
We'll definitely be doing the follow-up show with them and having them on, and hopefully you guys will be able to, you know, ask some great questions and so on. But we're going to be hitting the road. I don't know, where are we going to go off to? We're not even sure, are we?
Well, they didn't even tell us the super secret thrift shop.
I know, they have super secret sources here, and
they have a super secret place where they go, and on Thursdays it's $1. Well, it's not Thursday though, right?
It's not Thursday, but they have items for $1 at this thrift store near them, and I'm like, So, but anyway, well, we're gonna hit the road, guys, and we'll follow up with you soon about what our exploits are. But I hope you enjoyed the video.
And we'd like to thank Tiffany and James and company, Chelsea, the most awesomest lister ever, and everyone else, the support crew that was in there today. Yep. And the business again, South on Main, an upscale consignment boutique.
Right.
Which they're not doing that anymore, but that's cool.
Yeah, they're not doing much new. They're not doing new consignment, right?
Right. It's only consignment online. They're not running the retail store at all. That's wicked cool.
Yep.
But we'd like to thank them. It was an awesome visit. We're glad we did it. They were our first, and they certainly will not be our last.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for now. So take care, and we're going to see you soon.
This is Karin.
And PROF Sales saying
good sales to you.